What's up there, guys? Thanks for tuning in. I'm Rick, this is Fanfare for the Conscious, and in the video today I'm going to be talking about the Great Reset. Let's dive in. First of all, a huge thank you to all of you who have supported my work over the last month or so. Since I've been doing this new content, I've received more support and greater channel growth than I've ever seen before. So very much appreciated to all of you who have subscribed, that do like my content and do share it around with other people that you think might also like it. If you've not and you do watch my videos, please hit that subscribe button. It lets me know what's going on. Leave a comment in the comment section, hit the thumbs up. Anything you can do to interact with me is very, very much appreciated. You'll find all my other social media links down in the description section below. Anyway, on to the Great Reset. And the question I'm going to be asking today is it ours? We hear lots of scaremongering around the mainstream media and the social media about the Great Reset and the Fourth Industrial Age and all those sorts of things. And I think it is a method of scaring people away from the true Great Reset, which is going to happen, and it is going to be ours. And there's plenty of evidence for this in the real world right now, if you actually care to have a look. And we're going to quickly talk about those today. If you've not seen any of my work previously on the American States Assembly, go and check out other videos on my channel. I've talked an awful lot about these guys, particularly Anna von Reitz, who's a former Supreme Court Justice for the state of Alaska and is now the Court Justice for the Alaskan States Assembly. If you go and click on the AmericanStatesAssembly.net, links in the description, go and click on it right now and have a look at what's going on there, have an explore. Even if you're not an American, there are contact details for every single coordinator for all of the states of the American States Assembly that you can get in touch with if you wish to ask them any questions. It's all right there. I'm sure they're very, very busy at the moment in terms of otherwise seeing what's going on with the American States Assembly. If you can add me on Facebook, you can find me at Rick Paris. Again, all the links in the description below. I can put you onto various different coordinators who I also have contact with. And Gary Mead, the coordinator for Connecticut, is actually also on our wonderful lawfulbank.com platform where we are self-organizing our own governance. So we've got all this going on as we speak. And aside, on top of that, we've got the work of Michael bernicia and Michael deira, where they have the Great British Mortgage Swindle class action lawsuit being pushed through the courts very slowly, albeit, but it is still moving through them at the minute. And if you've not seen my previous video, again, go and check out my channel for a little bit more information on what the class action mortgage fraud suit is going to be doing. But more importantly, what this will do necessarily is when this thing happens, it's going to be like the PPI scam, but times about 1 million. Loads and loads of money is going to be refunded and is going to effectively reset the national economy. There's going to be so much money in circulation that we're going to need to be prepared to make our currency our own once again. So it will also prove necessarily, as I've just stated, the flaws of the financial system, whereby they are able to create all this money out of nothing using various financial instruments. Michael bernicia himself is also pursuing COVID-19 84 private criminal prosecution versus the UK government. And this case has already been accepted by a solicitor. If you don't believe any of these things are actually going on and can't understand the necessarily wild impact that they're going to have upon our nation, then perhaps it's time to do a little bit more research and understanding around the financial system and the way the government works, because this could potentially see MPs imprisoned on criminal charges. So what does this all add up to? Well, when this system does collapse, which it is definitely going to, we're going to need to be able to step in and replace the old system which has fallen. There must be a safety net underneath, and this is why we are forming our own sovereign national government of England. And I would like to see the formation of a sovereign national government of Scotland and Wales and Northern Ireland and Ireland itself. We do not need to be ruled by anyone else anymore. we have all of the skills. And if you want to do that, you can head over to lawfulbank.com. And why do I want you to head over to lawfulbank.com? I'll give you a little bit of a tour, shall we? Let's see if we can get some of my Lawful Bank up on this wonderful whiteboard over here. Just a quick note to say that lawfulbank.com is best accessed via a traditional PC, laptop or Mac. However, if you are using a mobile device, some of the bugs in the system can be circumvented by making sure you set your mobile browser to display the desktop site. Now, if you've never logged in before, you will be met with a page where you've got to register for the Lawful Bank. And a lot of people have been a little bit hung up on the amount of information that we're asking for. And for the first one, I'd just like to point out that it's a damn sight less than you'd ever be likely to encounter being collected from you by the likes of Facebook. And secondly, the reason we ask for the things we ask for is because we want to confirm that you are a real person, not a bot or a shill, someone who we can actually work with. No different to proving your identity for any other organisation. So think of the login page as a keypad where you're entering in your personal code that allows you access to our actual lawful building. And that's what I want you to imagine this site as being. It is a digital representation of the building which we will one day have distributed throughout our own country, on our own lands. So when you enter, you'll be met with your homepage, and your homepage is an awful lot like a central newsroom or an atrium or a welcoming area where you're going to be given all the immediate information on the things that have happened most recently. This will include any updates from any of your friends, any updates on any of the forum threads to which you are subscribed, to allow you at a glance to see exactly what's been going on. Once you've created your own profile and you've uploaded your own picture, you can see my lovely mug up there in the top left-hand corner doing my very best Bret the Hitman Hart impression, but we'll leave that for some of you older ones to appreciate that joke. If we click on the branch button right next to the home button at the top, then that will take you to your local meeting areas. And if you type into the top corner, let's for example for me, we put in UK, then we will see the various different all United Kingdom groups that we've got available. So Ubuntu UK GB and UK GB British Isles, Real Change, Real People. I can then look for my local town, and the United Kingdom is currently divided up by the letter prefix of your postcode. So for example, in Stockport, in the Stockport area, the postcode is SK. If we pop in that, then we will be brought to the Stockport local hub. Going into there, we can find the discussion area, the main wall, where again, like your own personal newsfeed, there is a newsfeed about everything that's been posted in the local Stockport area. Discussions on your left will take you to the own forum for the Stockport area itself. You can think of this as part right here as our discussion for local governance. Top of that there is the Stockport Assembly thread, on which I'm asking people from the Stockport area to come and introduce themselves, so we know how many people we have who are willing to lawfully assemble as our own sovereign government. Members tab just takes you to a list of all the members on Lawful Bank. You can search them by various criteria in the top left-hand corner. Next to that is the blogs, which gives you access to the blog posts on the personal pages of all of the Lawful Bank members. Think of this as your Facebook homepage or your own personal office. Forums next to that is for general discussion worldwide. You can see that just there. We've got subjects there from arts, entertainment, health, governance, infrastructure, justice, media, relations, science, spirituality, anything that you would wish to discuss and discuss the impacts of those subjects. Please find it there. Lots more lawful people required. Then we've got the polls tab, we've got the events tab, and we've got the marketplace and donations tab. Marketplaces is for where we can start to trade lawfully between ourselves. Events will let you know where all the personal events that we've organised are going on and when they are going on, and polls will give you a list of all the different polls and votes that are currently going on Lawful Bank. And again, this is another one of the great tools that we would use to spark local governance. Also, associated forum threads can be found right there. And then the donations tab. Here's the biggie. very, very open about what we're spending the money on and how much everything costs, but there are precious little people donating at the moment. If you can do nothing else but log in and click likes on anything that's being posted, just keeping up to date. You don't have to be a lyrical wizard. You can literally just keep in touch with it and throw a bit of money our way if that is what you feel is all that you're able to contribute. But regardless, we all have something we can contribute. Even if you are not as a vocal discusser or as an active, majorly active member, shall we say, you can always contribute in some way, shape or form. And it is only once we all learn how to contribute together that we can turn this system upside down. If you like this content, don't forget to hit the like button, the subscribe button and the notification bell set to all. Make sure you're always kept up to date with all my latest content, which drops on a Monday and a Wednesday and a Friday at 8 PM UK time. Come and join me at lawfulbank.com and be part of your own National Assembly. Don't forget to stay free, think free and act free. And I'll see you next time.